As expected, the legal tampering period has brought fast and furious movement, not unlike the movies, which have slowed down with time. However, this shit has gone bananas fucking crazy today. And I'm here to tell you all about it, at least as much as I could catch up with, because this shit's been insane. I am rocking my Rod Woodson Steelers jersey today in pure honor and joy of Big Ben's replacement being named today, signed to a 2-year, $14 million contract per Ian Rappaport. Mitchell fucking Trubisky. Let's go. Mitchell Trubisky, Steelers quarterback. Bro, you know I'm fucking joking, but honestly, let's ratchet this shit back for a second because I'm a little wild and crazy and a little stupid. But Mitchell Trubisky looked pretty good with the Buffalo Bills as a backup. As a backup. He was terrible in Chicago, and I made fun of him mercilessly. I made fun of him from the day he got drafted. And I remember the day he got drafted because I was watching the draft. Don't listen to this, Best Buy friends. At work at Best Buy, watching the draft, and I said, Mitchell Trubisky's going number 2, North Carolina, dog shit pick, Bears suck. I'm here for it because this is going to just blow up in their face, which it did. So hilarious. But Chicago has no offensive line. Justin Fields is already fucked. And we already know this because they still have no offensive line. So Mitchell Trubisky did not do a bad job in the preseason for the Buffalo Bills, and I think that success could continue with the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, the Pittsburgh Steelers have no offensive line either. Go fucking invest in somebody because for the love of God, you are just going to fuck his career more. That's all I'm saying. Mitchell Trubisky, Pittsburgh Steeler, 2 years, $14 million. Let's fucking go. 95% of this information that I'm about to read to you, this is going to be, like I said, fast and furious because I got a full page of shit. Probably not going to do an episode tomorrow. I'm probably going to have another 2 pages or 7 pages of shit on Thursday night, Friday morning. Let's just go with it. Let's just have a fucking blast. We're just going to go bananas, ballistic, bullshit crazy with this stuff. Let's just have fun with it. All right, Preston Smith, 4-year extension, $52.5 million, total of 5 years, $60 million, something like that, somewhere in that range. Devontae Adams, I'm not playing on the franchise tag, and the Packers are like, well, we don't care, we're not going to pay you, and they're not close, blah, 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 clickbait, 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 clickbait. We are still 2 days away from the first day of the actual season starting. 2 full days. By the time you see this, it'll be 1.5 days or whatever. I don't know, whatever. Devontae Adams is likely not to play on the franchise tag. The Packers are likely to pay him some sort of money, probably closer to like $24 to $26 million range per year. And I'll explain why in a minute, why I think that that's probably the likely range. He wants 30. The Packers said, no, we want to give you like 20. Christian Kirk got 21 per year. Jaguars said, fuck it, we're giving everybody money. Just shelling out money like they're in a strip club. Fucking stupid. Devontae Adams is not likely to play on the franchise tag. Somebody manufactured some bullshit ass quote saying, oh, Devontae Adams is like, oh, well, 12 is my guy, but it's my turn to get paid and I'm upset. Bullshit. Devontae Adams never said that, first off. Because one, he's not that type of player. 2, he may never have even said this because he said that he will not forego money because he knows what it's like to be broke, and he's never gonna put himself in a situation like that again. So I'm not entirely certain that even this shit is true. But again, he will likely be extended before. If he's not, he'll probably be traded. But he's not gonna get traded. He will be extended at some point. All right. To make a lot of this shit happen, Zadarius Smith, Billy Turner, both cut from Green Bay. Billy Turner was more of a surprise. Big Z, I knew it was coming. $15.42 million cap hit or whatever the hell it is. You needed to free up that room. We got less than 2 days to do it. It's got to happen. So that happens. Billy Turner getting cut, a little more surprising, but did carry a larger cap hit. Understood. We feel like we got the guys to replace him, or there's a guy we're targeting, or there's a draft guy, or whatever's happening. At the end of the day, it made sense. I'm not exactly shocked by that. Now, with that being said, Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. So Devondre Campbell stays in Green Bay. 5 years, $50 million. Hell yes, I'm all here for it. Devondre Campbell was the best linebacker on the field for the Packers. Absolutely studly. Guy played for several teams, not Green Bay related. Came to Green Bay, dominated. No shit. All right. Fast and Furious. Cards re-signed James Conner, 3 years, $21 million. Makes sense. Scored 15 touchdowns last year. And on top of that, Chase Edmonds, boom, signs with Miami. 2 years, $12.6 million. See ya. Chase Edmonds out. James Conner in. Now, Edmonds was hurt last year. James Conner came in, filled in admirably. Again, 15 touchdowns. Earned his money. Also, almost retired from football, basically, because he beat the shit out of cancer. So, he made cancer his bitch, too. James Conner's the man. I really like him a lot. I'm very happy for him to get paid. Jarvis Landry, officially cut from the Browns. Gave him permission to seek a trade yesterday. Obviously, in 24 hours, he couldn't work out a trade. Whatever. Bills, Chiefs, Packers, all in on him. Per sources. Who knows? We'll see. Miami also signs Emmanuel Ogbah, 4 years, $65 million. Keeps a key piece of their defensive line in town. Atlanta extends tackle Jake Matthews. 3 years, $52.5 million. Going to need him to protect Matt Ryan's blind side because Matt Ryan is 800 years old. And quite honestly, if he gets hit, he'll probably turn into fucking dust. Surprise. All right, LA Chargers get the big guy, J.C. Jackson, 5 years, $82.5 million. Now they just traded for Khalil Mack. They already have Joey Bosa, Derwin James, and Asante Samuel Jr. Now you bring in J.C. Jackson, the second leading interceptor last year. 5 years, $82.5 million. Hope to God he brings his A game and comes in and lights shit up. If he does, and he could, because Mack and Bosa fucking crashing down on the AFC West, and they're going to need every bit of it. Russ, Carr, Mahomes. They're going to need every bit of getting busting ass, getting after the quarterback. Because guess what? A guy like J.C. Jackson in the back can really help. Because guess what? They're just going to throw him the ball and be like, oh, he'll be fine. He will be fine. Taking the ball to the fucking house. J.C. Jackson, beast. Colts rebuffed on making a connection to look at Deshaun Watson. No shit. They're not going to trade him inside the division. I'm sorry. They're not that stupid. Billy Boy might have done it. He's a dumbass. Thank God he's... See ya. All right, Philadelphia signs Hassan Reddick, $45 million over 3 years. Hassan Reddick bets on himself. 1 year contract with the Panthers, goes out and gets 11.5 sacks instead of 12. Pay the man. You need a pass rush in Philly. Pay the man. There you go. All right, Miami signed Cedric Wilson, former Dallas Cowboys. Wide receiver, 3 years, $22.8 million. And sign a backup for Tua in the form of Teddy B and Tua Tagovailoa are going to be the two quarterbacks in Miami. Teddy B is going to be the backup, obviously, because we're not going to go ahead and give him the starting job, not after how he played last year for the Broncos. It was pretty bad. Because if he didn't play bad for the Broncos, guess what? He'd probably still be the Broncos quarterback, but he's not the Broncos quarterback. So you know what that means? Because Russell Wilson's the Broncos quarterback, and he was a free agent, so he's now in Miami. I get it. He's pretty much going to be a backup quarterback the rest of his career. Sorry, Teddy B. I hate to say it that way because you are excellent. I'm glad you came back from all your injuries. But for the love of God, boy, you're just not it. Bucks re-signed Carlton Davis, 3 years, $45 million. They needed a key piece of their defense, their cornerback. They needed him. They needed him in the room. And with Tom Brady coming back, surprise, the Bucks find a bunch of money, and all of a sudden, the guys keep coming back. Shocker. Okay. Cincinnati signs former Bucks guard Alex Cappa, 4 years, $40 million. The one guy from the Bucks that did leave. Cincinnati needs that. They need more than just that thing. You know, I mean, he was sacked like 90 fucking times or 70 times or whatever the hell it was, and it was sacked 20 times in the playoffs alone. Joe Burrow was. So let's go ahead and get him all of the help. Sign everyone, please. All right, Dallas and DeMarcus Lawrence agree to a 3 year, $30 million contract. Whether to restructure or not, I don't know. But DeMarcus Lawrence was on the chopping block potentially. Now he stays with the team. The Jets signed Cincinnati tight end CJ Uzomah to the Jets. So he can go catch passes from Zach Wilson or not catch passes from Zach Wilson. God knows. Who knows who the hell he's going to throw to. Sometimes he just kind of rifles the shit up wherever the hell he feels like it. Buffalo signs offensive lineman Roger Saffold to a 1-year deal. They could use some offense. Depth is never a bad thing. Not a bad pickup. Titans keep their center Ben Jones, 2-year, $14 million deal. That's beautiful. They're going to need all the continuity they can get based on the fact that they're probably going to get smoked next year. We'll see. Seattle keeps Quandre Diggs, 3 years, $40 million. Key piece of their defense, their safety, comes off a bad ankle injury. However, they're betting that his surgery went well and he's going to be full strength when he comes back. Chicago signs Larry Ogunjobi from Cincinnati, 3 years, $40.5 million. Big piece in the middle for them because they did release Eddie Goldman, and quite God, they suck. We'll see. Frank Clark restructures 2 years, $36 million. He's going to stay in Kansas City. Kansas City also signs former Texan safety Justin Reed, 3 years, $31.5 million after letting Tyrann Mathieu test free agency, likely to command probably closer to $15 million per year. Probably a little closer, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Cards and Ertz. I missed this yesterday. 3-year, $31.65 million contract. Ertz is staying in Arizona. So let's get to the big news of the day. And that's that. Shad Khan, I'm talking directly to you. You are a dumb son of a bitch. Trent Baalke, I fucking hate you. And you're the reason that Byron Leftwich is not the head coach. And the problem with that is that he would have innovated your offense and made it probably fucking incredible. But instead, you decided to keep your sack of donkey dicks and clown shoes, fucking Trent Baalke, which fucked Jacksonville out of probably one of their potentially best head coaches ever in the history of their franchise. In my opinion, I really thought that Byron Leftwich was not just going to be the fucking franchise savior. He was literally going to bring that franchise and rise to prominence and just fucking wreck the AFC South for the next 10 years. But instead, you have Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson's not a bad coach. He did win a Super Bowl. Good for him. But fuck Urban Meyer. Fuck Trent Baalke. Should have been Byron Leftwich. I'll ride that shit till I die. So, Jacksonville went out to a strip club, got really, really hammered, and just started. Found all the girls in the club. They didn't find the prettiest girls or the ugliest girls or the fat girls or the skinny girls or whatever. No, they just found whatever they fucking found and just started throwing money at them. Jaguars signed offensive guard Brandon Scherff. Huge move for them. Absolutely understand it because Brandon Scherff should get paid, should have gotten paid by Washington. They're going to regret losing him. But a key piece in keeping Trevor Lawrence upright. Smart. Foy Oluokun, 3 years, $45 million. Linebacker, admittedly, don't know much about him. Should have probably let them up. Defensive tackle, Folo Nuno Fadukasi. Again, don't know much about him either. Also signed for the Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 4 years, $84 million. Betting on talent. Now, this dude, I will admit this. Christian Kirk is a very good receiver. He has gotten better year by year. He is like 25 years old. He is a burner. And quite honestly, if Trevor Lawrence can get it up and throw it to him, that was a joke. If Trevor Lawrence can get the ball up and literally get it in Christian Kirk's hands, they could potentially do great things. Laviska Shenault, Marvin Jones Jr., Christian Kirk, James Robinson, Travis Etienne, Dan Arnold. They have a very, 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 very talented offense. Can Doug Peterson unlock it? We'll see. Christian Kirk, 4 years, $84 million. Reset the wide receiver market. So like I said, Devontae Adams wants 30. Probably should command probably close to like 35 after reading this bullshit. But I think he's more likely to end up in the $24 to $26 million range. on probably like a 4-year contract. So 4 years, $100 million, 110, whatever. This changes the game. Now, they also, again, just they find that girl in the club and nobody want to look at, nobody want to talk to. They're just like, oh my God, throw some money at you too. $30 million over 3 years to Zay Jones. Zay Jones was drafted by the Buffalo Bills. Zay Jones was supposed to be a burner threat. It's supposed to be real good. Zay Jones got traded to the Raiders. Zay Jones didn't do much of shit for the Raiders. Zay Jones now gets 3 years and $30 million from Jacksonville. Are you stupid? Christian Kirk, listen, I can. You're betting on heavy promise from Christian Kirk. He's improved every year. He's still young. Zay Jones is still young. I'm not giving him 10 per though. I might give him like 7, 6. He hasn't earned 10 per, in my opinion. All right, so I'm going to try to hold off for a couple of days. I'm going to try to hold off until Thursday. Today's Monday. Hold off till Thursday. Do my next episode. Because there's going to be a lot of shit. Now, on Wednesday, I may have to do 3 this week. I may have to do Monday, Wednesday, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the week goes. Legal tampering is opened. All hell's broken loose. I told you that's the way it would go. Fast and Furious, not unlike the movies, except that the movies got worse as they went on. And this shit is going to just burn up the airwaves. No Aaron Rodgers deal yet. Still don't know what's going on with that. Lots and lots and lots of big players still available. Surprisingly, some big fish get paid today. Will be fun to see what happens over the next couple of days. If there's going to be any more trades. Obviously, the Chargers are making some trades. They've been working on their defense quite a bit. Are the Broncos done? What are the Bucs going to do? OBJ, Von Miller. Are they going to stay? Will I stay or will I go? Don't listen. Trust me, I cannot sing for shit, but I also don't care. So again, my man. So let's take down the main trickle effects. Trubisky to the Steelers. Some big cuts in Green Bay. Chargers get the big fish, J.C. Jackson, 5 years, $82.5 million. Hassan Reddick, 3 years, $45 million in Philadelphia. Devondre stays in Green Bay. Carlton Davis stays in Tampa. Jacksonville signs fucking everybody like they do every year, and they still suck. Seattle keeps a key piece on their defense. Kansas City signs what seems like a replacement for Tyrann Mathieu, assuming he goes elsewhere. On that note, guys, I'm gonna catch y'all sometime later this week. Likely Thursday, potentially before then. We'll see. I'm trying to keep on a schedule, but when crazy shit happens, and I gotta be here for it. Tom fucking Brady, prick. On that note, guys, we'll catch y'all later.